We've got high.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, here.
So much hype surrounding this fight, and now it is go time.
Close the door, close the curtains. Right. This is it. Let me enjoy myself right now.
Under the bright lights here for this one. Really good matchup, and we're hoping for a really good fight. Great to have you with us for this all-action affair. We expect big things, and I don't think we're going to be disappointed. It's knockout or bust for both of these fighters. That counter shot lands. That counter shot lands. Nobody home with that hook. Nice counter shot. Nope, that jab not going to score. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. There's not a seat to be had in this arena, Johnny. It's got that big fight feel, doesn't it?
So hot, so heated. There's a roof on here. You don't understand. When you're working, when the noise is there, the pressure's on, you're thirsty, you're sweating, and you're on the wrong side of a beating. This can be hellfire on here.
Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Good counter punch. Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. That counter shot lands. Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Alexander Usyk in that last round. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Gonna need it. And there's the bell for round two. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Nice counter shot. Do you believe this? Catch and shoot. Tyson Fury just got buzzed. His eyes don't look good. Body language is bad. He could go down. Keeping those gloves up, the guard high, paying dividends as it seems that moment of trouble has passed.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
And he scores with the counter. There's a counter shot. Beautiful counter punch. To be careful for that receipt. It's a very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Alexander Usyk in that last round. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
Switch on. Switch on. You go, but you've got to be smart, otherwise he'll see it and he'll ride it out. Get focused, get your mind back on the job, get back out there and win the round. Chap, you're getting your time in already. That right hand is beautiful.
The bell rings and we start the third. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Those counter punches have to hurt. This counter puncher is going to wait for you to move first and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
Counter puncher's my favorite kind of fighter. A good counter puncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Nice defense on that jab. Misses with the straight left. We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
If you're a counter puncher, then basically you do the counter attack. You let them get their punch off first, and then you answer in kind.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
Locks that left hook. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Alexander Usyk in that last round. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Back into the fight there, man. That's his round. Power shots. Good work. Don't forget the jab, and don't get back together. Now listen, kid, I need you to go back out there. I need you... Good work there. The jab's working nice. Those 1-2 straights down the middle. Can't miss him. Great work. Stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight. Great round. Hey, it's only one round that you've lost. Do not worry about it, kid. Gaps will appear. Just stay focused. Don't. Now it's a tougher fight, and he's gonna be confident. You gotta take that confidence. And you were thinking. You were smart. You were lucky.
Back at it in round 4. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Well done with that counter shot. That left hook misses. That counter shot lands. And he misses with that straight left. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. That jab was blocked. What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
And Tyson Fury just got clipped. The big fella might be in big trouble.
Good work. Good defense. Good defense.
Thought we were going to see the finish there.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. talk about Alexander Usyk in that last round. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as a fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
Don't be looking there for one shot at a time. Get back out there and win the round. Let's get out there, get your boxing boot. He's shattered. He's hurt, he's ready to go, but you've got to be smart. Otherwise he'll see it and he'll ride it out. Go out there and finish him. Just get him on the end. Fight through you. Come on. You've led him back into this. You're better than this. That's it. Just start sticking a few body shots in there. Fair basics. Just get your rhythm back. We go again. Looking there for one shot at a time. Set him up, but you'll take him out. Come on. You've led him back into the fight.
The referee calling for seconds out, right back into the action.
Smart. Otherwise he'll see it. Come on, switch on. Get your boxing back together. Don't worry about that round. Don't.
Time for the 5th round. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Those counter punches have to hurt. Walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble. Couldn't land that jab. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. And he scores with the counter. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Beautiful counter punch. Nice counter shot. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Alexander Usyk in that. This is the beginning of round 6. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Ooh, that uppercut had to hurt. Usyk! Didn't wait long to get back in and get engaged.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
A very competitive round here so far.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Perfect counter lands. Big shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though. Misses with that uppercut. That counter shot lands. That hook was thrown with some bad intentions. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Alexander Usyk in that last round. The game plan does not seem to be working here. What's he have to do? Here comes round 7. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Generally speaking, you don't watch heavyweights to see a boxing match. You want to see a fist fight.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those pointed areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You just got to try and cut them, skim and go for speed.
Straight right just missed. Did you see that? Tyson Fury just got rocked. Do you believe this? And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Pretty close fight here in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Lucky that hook didn't score. Here's a scoring blow. Well done with that counter shot. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Alexander Usyk in that last round. They've got the momentum, they've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Now listen, kid, I need your power shots. Good work. Don't forget the jab, and don't get carried.
Round 8, and we're off again. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Stamina is so important for these two fighters because it allows them to use their skills throughout the match. It can all come down to who's in better shape.
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
Nice counter shot. And he misses with that straight left. This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Just so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. This fighter is not interested in throwing one shot at a time. They throw combinations and they throw them non-stop.
What you've got to do, Toddy, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You just got to put in a guess.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about Alexander Usyk in that last round. Well, he is in big trouble.
Don't worry about that round. Don't worry.
And there's the bell for round 9. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart, because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs have gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
This fight has a real good flow to it. You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. What heart, what desire, but at what cost? Nice counter shot. Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
One punch could end this fight for either of these two heavyweights.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the gym, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's all right to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
Is he going to punch himself out, though? This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about fury in that last round. Now you start wondering how much work these two fighters did in the gym.
You cannot gas out. If you prepared right, slept right, ate right, and did everything right for this fight, you have no excuse for gassing out.
Now it's a tougher fight, and he's going to be confident. You got to take that. Don't forget the jab. Don't get carried away. Think about the defense on the end of what you do, and then start gathering your pace and win this round back. Take away that confidence. Stop him in his tracks. If you got complacent, the fight's not over yet. You got to go. Look at that kid. That jab's looking nice. Those 1-2s back into it. I need to go back out there, and he's just don't let him back into the fight, kid. Great round. Jab back, just box him, just be smart, just get your shots. He's too tired, he's not getting back up.
The referee calling for seconds out. Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up and get a breather.
That's it, just start sticking a few body shots in there, vary it up.
This is the 10th. How much do they have left in the tank after that last round?
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you've cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
Nice counter shot. Can't land the jab there. And he fails to score with that left hook. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to think them. You've just got to be smarter than them. You've got to be like a little Fagin and pickpocket them.
This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Threw the hook, didn't land. Tried to score with a jab. They blocked that jab. The only fear you have with this fighter is, has he punched himself out? A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. talk about Alexander Usyk in that last round. We'll see how much endurance these two fighters have.
There's a lot on the line here.
Get your focus back, get that jab back. Just box it. Great work, I love it. I love it, that jab slick. Go back and win the round, right? It's only one round that you've given them 3 shots, yeah? You're doing good, kid. You're doing good. You don't want to lose this fight, do you? Come on. You've let him back into this. You're better than this, kid. Go back out there and win the round. Get back behind your jab basics. Just tired. He's not getting back up. Good work, to make mistakes and you're switching off. I need you to switch back on. Get down the middle. You can't miss him. Great work. Stay focused. Don't let him. Don't worry about that round. Don't worry about it. That kid was smart. You weren't loading up. We were still letting you power.
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up and get a breather. Right back into the action.
You do. Good work. Just keep him on the end of your jab. You're getting your time.
And there's the bell for round 11. Let's see how much recovery they saw there in the last minute.
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
These are heavyweights, but I tell you what, that hand speed and footwork, they look like middleweights.
Todd, look back in history. Sugar Ray Leonard against Roberto Duran. The first fight, Sugar Ray Leonard tried to fight, stand there toe-to-toe with him. The second fight, he thought, this guy's aggressive. He's nasty. He'll do everything to get the win. I've got to box him. I've got to frustrate him. I've got to humiliate him and show him how good a boxer I am. That's the only way you beat an aggressive fighter. Show your boxing skills. Step out of the way. Don't fight fire with fire. Use brain over brawn.
Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. He's putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. They score with the straight left. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Alexander Usyk in that last round. How much cardio was put in for this fight? It may come down to that.
It's when you talk about championship material.
Listen, great work. Stay fucking. What was that? What are you doing? Come on, you're switching on. Get him on the end of the jab. You're getting your time in already. That right hand. You gotta get out there and win this round, kid. You had everything in the bag. Vary up a little bit so he can't.
On to the 12th. Was 1 minute enough time for them to recover after what we saw last round?
What are they doing that round? Are they trying to get an earning out? That's a lot of energy burst. They did 6 rounds in one. They're going to be absolutely shattered.
This is the heavyweight division. One punch could end this fight.
Let me explain to you about a fast fighter that's got hand speed and footwork. They're relaxed. They're confident. They know they just have to quick burst, boom. In a split second, they've let 4 shots go. Their footwork has got them out of the way. And these guys are so relaxed. And that's why they can maintain this all the way through a fight.
That hook had to hurt. This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Threw the counter punch, but no. His stamina is off off the charts. Is he going to punch himself out, though? This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. The judges have spoken, a unanimous decision victory.
This is the last thing we expected. What a fight, what a style, what a pace to get a unanimous decision. That is mad.